The Covert Passive-Aggressive Narcissist, Recognizing the Traits and Finding Healing After Hidden Emotional and Psychological Abuse by Debbie Mirza is a compelling and eye-opening exploration of a lesser-known and more insidious form of narcissism. Unlike overt narcissists, who are outwardly grandiose and attention-seeking, covert narcissists operate in a subtler, more passive-aggressive way that can leave victims confused, emotionally drained, and questioning their reality. The book serves as both a guide to identifying covert narcissistic traits and a roadmap for healing after enduring hidden emotional and psychological abuse. The book begins by delving into what makes covert narcissism distinct. Debbie Mirza explains that covert narcissists are often soft-spoken, humble in appearance, and skilled at presenting themselves as victims. However, beneath this facade lies a deeply manipulative and controlling personality. Their tactics are subtle, often disguised as concern or helpfulness, which makes their abuse difficult to identify. Mirza emphasizes that covert narcissists are particularly dangerous because their behavior flies under the radar, leaving victims feeling invalidated and isolated. One of the key aspects of the book is the detailed breakdown of the traits of covert narcissists. Mirza describes how these individuals often display a quiet superiority, harboring a belief that they are more intelligent, insightful, or morally superior than others. They engage in manipulative behaviors like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and backhanded compliments, all of which erode the victim's self-esteem over time. Mirza also explores how covert narcissists use passive-aggressive communication to control their victims while maintaining an image of innocence. The author dedicates significant attention to the psychological and emotional impact of covert narcissistic abuse. Victims often feel confused, as the abuse is subtle and disguised as care or concern. For example, a covert narcissist might give backhanded compliments that sound supportive on the surface but carry an underlying message of criticism. Over time, these behaviors create self-doubt and insecurity in the victim. Mirza provides vivid examples and scenarios that illustrate how covert narcissists operate, helping readers identify these patterns in their own lives. Mirza also explores the common dynamics in relationships with covert narcissists. These relationships are often characterized by an imbalance of power, with the narcissist controlling the narrative while the victim is left feeling unseen and unheard. She explains that covert narcissists are experts at making their victims feel responsible for their own pain, using tactics like guilt and shame to maintain control. The book also highlights the importance of understanding that victims are not to blame for the abuse they endure, as the narcissist's behavior is a reflection of their own deep insecurities. A particularly enlightening section of the book focuses on the stages of realizing and accepting that one is in a relationship with a covert narcissist. Mirza acknowledges that this realization is often slow and painful, as victims struggle to reconcile the narcissist's charming exterior with their manipulative behavior. She discusses the process of breaking through the cognitive dissonance that keeps victims trapped, offering insights into how to see the covert narcissist for who they truly are. Mirza emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries when dealing with covert narcissists. She explains that boundaries are essential for protecting one's mental and emotional well-being and that enforcing them can help disrupt the narcissist's manipulative tactics. The book provides practical advice on how to establish and maintain boundaries, even in challenging situations. This includes strategies for communicating assertively and dealing with the inevitable backlash that often accompanies boundary setting. The book also explores the process of healing after covert narcissistic abuse. Mirza stresses that recovery is not just about escaping the narcissist but also about rebuilding one's sense of self. She encourages readers to focus on self-care, self-compassion, and reconnecting with their inner voice. The book offers exercises and reflective prompts designed to help readers process their emotions, release feelings of guilt or shame, and regain their sense of empowerment. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to understanding the role of therapy and support in the healing journey. Mirza highlights the benefits of seeking professional help, particularly from therapists who specialize in trauma and narcissistic abuse. She also discusses the value of building a support network of trusted friends and family who can provide validation and encouragement during the recovery process. Mirza touches on the importance of recognizing red flags in future relationships to avoid falling into similar patterns. She encourages readers to trust their instincts and prioritize relationships that are based on mutual respect, empathy, and healthy communication. By learning to identify the early warning signs of covert narcissistic behavior, readers can protect themselves from further harm and build healthier connections moving forward. Throughout the book, Mirza's tone is empathetic and validating. She acknowledges the pain and confusion that victims of covert narcissists experience while offering hope and encouragement for the healing process. Her writing is infused with compassion and understanding, making readers feel seen and supported as they navigate their journey to recovery. In the latter chapters, Mirza provides practical tools and strategies for rebuilding self-esteem and confidence. She emphasizes the importance of reconnecting with one's inner voice and learning to trust oneself again. The book offers a range of exercises designed to help readers reclaim their sense of identity and rediscover their strengths. Mirza also encourages readers to embrace self-compassion and patience as they work through the healing process. The book concludes with an empowering message of hope and resilience. Mirza reminds readers that while the effects of covert narcissistic abuse can be profound, healing is possible. By recognizing the abuse, setting boundaries, and focusing on self-care, victims can break free from the toxic cycle and create a life filled with peace and authenticity. The author's final words serve as a reminder that recovery is a journey, and every step forward is a victory. The Covert Passive-Aggressive Narcissist is an invaluable resource for anyone who has experienced the subtle yet damaging effects of covert narcissistic abuse. Mirza's insights and guidance provide readers with the tools they need to identify covert narcissists, protect themselves from further harm, and embark on a path of healing and self-discovery. Whether you're just beginning to recognize the impact of covert narcissism or are well along the road to recovery, this book offers a compassionate and empowering guide to reclaiming your life.